So do you ever just feel like the second you try to make some kind of a healthy change in your life, whether it's health and fitness related, or maybe it's in your relationships, or maybe it's financially related, that resistance reveals its ugly head just in that moment as an obstacle for you to overcome in order to achieve that success? Well, I just wanted to normalize that for you because that pursuit is very real. And Jerica often laughs and talks about how the second she'll go really clean eating, we'll get 101 coupons in the mail for Fatburger and A&W and pizza and all sorts of things that curb the thought of eating well towards the idea of transcending down those old habit routes, those old ruts that we get into. And I just want to let you know that I'm not void of this. So this morning, after having hurt my SI joint last week and having a low kilometer week, this morning I decided to go for a 12K run. And I did finish that 12K run, but in the first kilometer, and I should preface, it was beautiful. It was sunny out at 6:30 a.m. At 7, I was preparing to run. And if you were paying attention on Instagram, you saw my IGTV video come out where I was just talking about the need for new shoes. The second I got outside and started my run, it started pouring on me. 1. 2, within the first kilometer, I had twisted my ankle, and then I felt this wet spot growing in my low back, and I was wondering what the heck was going on, and my water pack, because I was carrying it with me, the spout or the piece that feeds into the tube that comes up where I can drink out of, it was leaking like a sieve and had soaked my whole butt, my whole rear end. And everything in me wanted to just call it at that point, turn around and, with my tail between my legs and go back home and not carry on with the run. And I should say there's relevant times to listen to your intuition and understand that you can't push through a certain pain or discomfort, right? There's a time and a place to know that it's going to do you better to turn back. But in this moment, that wasn't the case. And while I start every day with a cold shower, it's part of my morning routine, I got an additional cold shower in 2 ways, plus my underwear was soaked. It was as if I sat down in a puddle. So I hobbled along, twisted my ankle, got through my 12K run, and all the while, in constant discomfort, which is not unusual if you're a runner, but more discomfort than maybe usual. In having said that, when it comes to running the ultra marathon that I've signed up for, I know that anything and everything is going to be thrown at me, and understanding that I need the identity of finishing and follow through regardless of the circumstantial changes that happen and the emotional changes I go through. I know that I'm going to need to be at a level head and be willing to commit and to follow through and to do it anyways in those moments when inevitably something goes wrong or something goes awry. So anyways, just wanted to reflect this morning and let you guys know, if you're the kind of person that has those struggles and it feels like resistance rears its ugly head and obstacles get set in your way the second that you think you're in a good life position to make some major life changes, whatever the habits are that you're looking to change, you are not alone in this. We're right there with you. So have a good day, get after it, overcome those obstacles and those hurdles, and build an identity of follow through.